comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
All right, you're on. Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Staves off the crossover. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop him. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Definitely answers air attack. Player one can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Takes a trip. KO. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Counter hit for falling moves. This one hurt like hell. Come here. Whips the throw. Jumps. Barely blocks the jumping. Player two brushes that off and keeps going. Power bomb! Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Jumps up. Flash out. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Was hungry for the grab. No escaping that. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Crowns them from above. Who's going to steal this win and eats it? Throws them. Player two wrecks them. Ugh, this is a complete shutdown. They can't get them with a Euro step. Hope burn out, but they made closes it out. Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. Jumps up. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Player one can't let their drive game. They need to find a way to reset the situation. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Big counter. Gets the jump in. Burnout is triggered. G-right kick for a mix-up. Life lead opens up. Takes a trip. Player one needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Burnout activates. Going in. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player two wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Who's going to start things off? Flash out. G-Right hits them with a stop and pop. Power bomb, baby. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Experiencing burnout. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Gutsy play with the grab. Going in. Player one in there. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Jumps it. This unleashes some big damage. No! This will break them. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Okay, here we go. A jump knocks them out of the air. Ooh, the drive impact for a punish. Will this be enough to kill? Are they dead? Oh, they're dead! What a way to close it out! Player one faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! Crowns him from above. G-Right hits him with a stop and pop. Player one has the life lead. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Big counter. Player one chases them down. Takes a trip. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. from up above. Grabs him. All right. Will this super art connect?
Too legit to quit as the sledge cross hammer hits.
What a finish. Great lead on the life gauge there. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Not having the cross-up. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Denies the jump in. This can lead to some big damage. We have Super Archons experiencing burnout. Jinrai kicks for a mix-up. Are we gonna see a comeback here? One chance here may end this match. Looking for a hold. Oh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Big gauge difference here. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
Sit down and shut up!
No way. That win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned.
Final round.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Keeps him out!
Barely blocks the jump in. Player 1 had a rough go of it last round due to poor drive management. But there's still time to adapt and turn this match around. Big gauge lead here. This may turn into a big chance. Player 1 is in a very good spot. Anti-air in the clutch. Back to the corner. Are we gonna play Impact Peekaboo? All the throw connects. What now? Only the best of players can come next with the throw. Huge chance after that wall strike. They burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. They're just gonna go for it with the super. Turns out it is over. Player 2. What?
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Goes for the throw. Knockdown. Blocks the jump in. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Oh! They break things off to take a quick breather. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Life lead opens up. Will we see a drive impact? Jumps up. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player 2 needs the KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Off the big space to start. Connects with medium kick. Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Shows a medium kick. Both fighters planning something. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Looking to impress with this super. Are they dead off this super? It's too close to call. The super art doesn't kill. They gotta focus to finish this off. Goes to the air. They must have a game KO. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Got their eye on the air. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. That overhead was a bit obvious. No good up high. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Gets the knockdown, and now Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Player 1 got smothered that round. They'll need to shake it off and show some more adaptation. Knockdown, and Player 2 will look to apply pressure here, scrapping it out up close. Hits him with a stopping block. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Throws him. What now? Will we see a drive impact? Jinrai? Player 2 needs to got him up against the closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. The combo's there. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Pushes them into the corner. Knockdown. Neither of them willing to back off here. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge down. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Strings it all together. All right, what's coming up next? Oh, burnout triggered. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. They were not cleared for takeoff. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Dashes forward. Who's going to start things off? Had the radar up and running. Doesn't miss a beat. Jinrai hits him with a stopping block. Medium kick. Connects with medium kick. Very slick with the combo. They were not cleared for takeoff. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Steps back to start things off. The jump-in is denied. Goes for the throw. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. That overhead was a bit obvious. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. The drive impact doesn't get them the punish counter, but it's still good. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. And the throw ends the round. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Steps back to start things off. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Gets the back throw to turn things around. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Jump. There's a change of sides. Both of them were ready for a throw. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Barely blocks the jump in. Oh, burnout triggered. Their face bumps him hard. That's not gonna hit. Both fighters are trying not to get experiencing burnout. Low heavy. This is a critical moment. Clutch and what a finish. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Looking to wrap this round up quickly. The last round. It's now or never next with the throw. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Hook that off. Elena's tricky beat for a jumping solid anti-air. Wrecks them. It is over. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with Fireball. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. They're really being worked over in the corner. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Can't tech the throw. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Had the radar up and running. All right, what's coming up next? Not having the cross-up. Blocks the ambiguous cross-up. Medium kick hits. Hold your breath. This is gonna be bad news. Uses their drive, but wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Jumps up. The next round brushes that off and keeps going. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Jumps. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Were they baiting them into that? Player experiencing burnout. This Dragon Lash wave could be big. What'll happen here? Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Barely blocks the jump in. Quick dash it. Looking for a chance. Going in. They're going for the super art. Excellent block. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Keeps them out. Connects with medium kick. Impact squash. Side switch in the corner. Both fighters planning some sets up with the jump in. Ooh, what a smart throw. Oh man, this is a scary ring. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Oh, here we go. Clutch, anti-air. Player 1 is in burnout state. The overhead denied. Noticeable light. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. The super hit. It's gonna be enough to kill. Does not leave anything to chance with that super finish. Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money.
Challenging you.
Ho ho, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? From up above. High step kick. Dashes. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. A drop perfect KO. They were in full control there.
Sagat.
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Tries to bait him with the projectile. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? Player 2 with the life lead. What are they thinking here? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Takes a trip. Who's gonna make a move? Combo with the target combo. Checks them with the projectile. This is a real back and forth match for some. They definitely know what the other is capable of. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Blocks the ambiguous cross-up. Gets him. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Had the radar up and running. Fires the Tiger Shot. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Picks the drive reversal. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Hits them with a stopping block.
Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Gets the combo. Not much life difference.
Medium kick. A drive impact could end it all here.
Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Burnout in there. Who could have guessed how that...
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Time for us to dance.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Jump in finds the mark. The cross-up's good. The combo's there. Backs them into the corner. Player 1 has the life lead. The drive parry was successful. Changes the pace with an air dance. From up above, we reach the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out?
Flashes them. They need to rely on their instincts here.
G-right kick from digs in deep to get that drop KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
From low heavy to medium kick hit. Sticks the combo. Reacts to the throw. Anti-air drops. G-right brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? That's a counter. Drops him hard. Can they create an opportunity for themselves because they're going for the super art?
This revival page is gonna be painful no matter what they choose.
Oh, could be the start of something. The next touch may decide this round. Jump plus clutch anti-air. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Flatline thing. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Medium kick. Drop them. G-right hits them with a stopping block. Here comes a big bomb. Reads the jump in perfectly. Player 1 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? They're in the corner. This meets them air to air. Player 2 can't use drive anymore. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. So connects with the throw. What now?
Cross that off. Hit that with confidence. Here comes the boom.
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Does not leave anything to chance with that super finish.
That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, top that.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Goes low. Connects with medium kicks. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Definitely shuts out the jumper. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Takes them all the way to the corner with that. This is a huge chance to make a field. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Takes a trip. In a dire situation. Gets them. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Turns the drive gauge. Okay, they trade hits.
Blocks it. She hits him with a stopping block.
They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Jumps up. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to experiencing burnout. Quick breather. Player 1 KO! Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Beautiful setup with that attack. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. No good up high. Good anti-air. Nice toss-up. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Got their eye on the air. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes.
Boosted lever snap taps the zone.
That drive impact is blocked. Okay, creating some space here. Can't take the throw. All right, what's coming up next? They don't need to go for anything big. Even a light tap could win this round. Finishes with the throw. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps up, picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. They're laying into each other. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work.
It's a good spot to use the super.
Player 2,
Meteor volley scores some damage. A drive impact could end it all here.
what'll happen here?
Oh, snipe!
Finishes with the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Grounds them from above. Throws them. Medium kick into.
That corner is starting to look raw, super hard incoming. Revival gas hit. Are we gonna see some healing, or will they continue the attack?
What will they do next? Player 2 has the super. All the throws connects. Amazing.
And super hard to show them what our PhD and fighters can do for you.
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Does not leave anything to chance with that super finish. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters.
Is challenging you.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. All that grinding and training mode paid off. Look at the optimal damage on that combo. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Life lead opens up. What a finish. Great meat in the life gauge there. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Jumps in. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Goes for the jump and experiencing burnout. Player 1 in dire straits with fires off a Tiger King. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. A drive impact could end. Got him up against the wall and the stun is there. Uses the gauge for a super art. Shippujin right hit. Good damage option there. Knockdown and not much life left. In there. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Will we see our fighters fill each other out or just let it fly in this opening round? Definitely shuts out the jump. Goes for the fireball. Cross-up blocked. Who's going to break the silence first? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. There's a corner switch. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Absorbs the attack and fires back. This is a real back and forth match for Seam. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Gonna pay for telegraphing that jump in. Throws them to start the corner pressure. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. All right, what's coming up next?
Gets the catch! Let loose a Tiger King!
Will we see a drive in? One chance here may end this match. Player 1 can't use any more drive. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
Tiger knee to the sternum!
Left off a projectile to waste time. Player 1, there's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. A quick breather. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Drive gauge, rushes that off and keeps going.
Gets the catch! Let loose a Tiger King!
Both bypass super art.
Fires off a Tiger King!
Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Connects with medium kick. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Connects with the throw. In there. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate. They trade. Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. That was a solid anti-air. Solid combo. The quarter makes it hard. Saw them sweating against the wall and gets in the throw. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Stops the attack by using the drive there.
Checks with the low Tiger shot.
Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Can't tech the throw? Taking stock. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner kick.
Fires a Tiger shot.
You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Blocks the impact.
Checks with the low Tiger shot.
They are really going at each other. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 1 rushes that off and keeps going. Will we see a drive impact? Taking chunks out of each other here.
Just goes for it at this range. Cashes out the cage right there.
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
Sit down and shut up!
What a finish! Player 2 made all the right. This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Sides. Now they're on the defensive. Backs them into the corner. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Trips them up. Misses the drive impact. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Overhead.
A drive impact could end it all here.
Closing moments of them springs forward with the drive rush. Their spacing is
Insta-catch!
KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes for the jump in to start.
High Tiger shot to try some.
The jump in is denied. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Takes a trip. The throw is teched. Low step to tap the shins. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Still slugging it out at this range. Do they have enough drive gauge? Crunchy Tiger knee. Sneaks in above. Barely blocks the jump in. The exchange close. Knockdown and jumps in. Finishes with the throw. Player one took no time to finish.
Round one. Fight.
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. That was a solid anti-air. Knew they'd go for it. That's a good read. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Opts for the throw. Very solid corner switch. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. So they break forward to pressure the opponent.
Later making him look silly with his target.
Hanging on for dear life. Going on the offensive? Who will capitalize on an opening first? Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. They're low on both. KO! Player one wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Jumps in.
Mixing it up with low Tiger shot.
Springs forward with the drive rush. The impact doesn't do anything.
Tiger Nexus to start something.
Jumps.
Later making him look silly with his target.
It's a good spot to use the super. Player one might have just shifted this round into high gear.
High Tiger shot to try something.
Both fighters planning something? There's a burnout. Player two, they're stunned. All they need to do is get enough damage to finish it. This is gonna hurt. Closes it out. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what crowns them from above. Jumps. Overhead. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Crunchy Tiger knee. With the overhead denied. Connects with the throw. What now? Target combo into taking chunks out of each other here.
Looking to break the ankle. Could we see a drive impact here?
Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Player one has a big drive gauge. Drops him hard. Jump!
Nothing stops this string. No hesitation or regret. Hits him with that NSF dummy. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it.
Are you kidding me?
Player one really has to fight for that one. No shortage of...
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. They're really being worked over in the corner. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Oh! Player 1 is just about out of drive. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super? Coming through. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Player 1 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Going on the offensive? Each hit is so important, delivers the pain right to their doorstep.
A drive impact could end it all here. Fires off a Tiger in there.
Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get to place it. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws him. What's next? Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 needs to use the drive rush to keep it going. Will brushes that off and keeps going. Scrapping it out, up bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Now, can they finish the job? Oh, burnout triggered.
Gets the catch. Let loose a Tiger Cannon.
With breather, checks the low, reads the jump in perfectly.
Just goes for it at this range. Just what they were after.
Player 2 brings it home.
Round one. Fight.
We're here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fist do the talk? Oh, missed the drive impact. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Reads their mind and texts a throw. Was looking for that jump attack. With the throw. Gets the jump in. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Holds out with the block. Okay, they trade hits. Nails the anti-air. Brushes that off and keeps going. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Will that drive impact get punished? Grabs him. All right, what's coming up next? Will we see a drive impact in there? Player 2 tips up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
Sneaky Moonglider axe kick.
Going in, brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 can't
Gets the catch. Let loose a Tiger Cannon.
good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Will we see a drive impact? Backs it to the corner.
What setup do they have?
Throws them. Smart play with the throw.
They can't squander this punish counter chance.
Or break through with the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Uses the target combo as a filler. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. That corner is starting to look scary.
Face me deep.
Player 1, it sets up with the jump in. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. What now? The drive impact doesn't work.
Both getting it all on the drive run.
Noticeable life lead.
Ooh, sends them a personalized telegram with that frightening critical arm.
Can they muster up the nerve to fight back and take this round?
Answers with a fireball.
Oh! Imposes their will spectacularly for the win.
Round one. Fight.
Elena's tricky feet scores her some good damage.
That combo did decent damage. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Knockdown. goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Getzo! Player 1 takes up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player 1 had an impressive round while managing their drive game. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Gets the combo. There's a wall spot. They can't do anything now. Player 1 will need a super art.
Spins the cast to let loose a Tiger Cannon.
Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. There's a change of sides. Jumps in. Crunchy Tiger Knee. Not much left. Sneaks in the throw. Will this...
Here comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Starts with a jump. The combo's there. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. That overhead was a big down to the wire. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a driving pack. Very bad choice there. Knockdown. Neither of them willing to back off here. They block the overhead and baits out the attack and gets the punish. KO. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Can't tech the throw. How's this? Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. Knockdown, and they were right to be on guard there.
Elena's putting those educated feet to good use.
Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Barely experiencing burnout. Player, nice counter. Both fighters planning something? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Throws them. Are we gonna see a comeback here? A quick breather. How's this? Player 2 is in a very good spot. Overhead, but it won't work. Player 1 drops him hard. Critical art is on deck. There's a burnout. See that? What a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was going to happen. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Backdash to start. Ooh, what a smart throw. A jump in. A trade. Now what? A jump. Reads the jump in perfectly. Dragon Lash. They're back into the corner. Sees the overhead coming. And whips. They're wide open. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Oh, here we go. Players clutch, anti-air. This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. Gets them with a Euro step. Player 2 can't use any drive move. They're dizzy. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. It is over. Player 1 is going to be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. They're trading attacks. Sneaky Moonglider action. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. All right, what's coming up next? Holds out with the block. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Oh! Player good heads-up decision opted for the drive impact. Sticks the combo. Will we see a drive impact? Player 1, smart decision there. The chip damage was enough. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Closes the gap. Blocks the ambiguous cross-up. Goes low. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Knockdown. Gets scooped from down low. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. They've got the meter for a drive impact.
How's this?
Super clutch corner switch. Picks up the count. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player one needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Throws them. Player two is in a... Oh, yo! Rock! Flatline zone. One more.
Final round.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Who's going to steal this win? Does Jinra trust that off? Sends the meter. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Carried to the corner. This may be bad. Connects with the throw. How's this? They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? No way. No signs of letting up from out of the corner. Wall splash into the guard break. Oh, here we go. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? I can't believe it. Sticks out a kick. Quick medium poke. Reads the jump in perfectly.
No hesitation or regret. Hits him with that NSF double. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it.
Player two
Has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Just believe it's time for that run back.
Elena's just playing around with him.
The drive impact doesn't work. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Scrapping it out up close. All right, what's coming up next? Player one chases them down. Very solid corner switch. Knockdown. Trying to figure out who will make the first move here.
How's this?
Reacts fast enough to get the counter. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Picture perfect punish counter. Experiencing burnout. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player two needs to use the burnout activate. Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Opts to create space to start. Throws them to negate the block. Jumps in. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Grabs them. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Quick breather. Scrapping it out up close. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Closes the gap. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Shows a medium kick. Meets them air to air.
How's this?
Ooh, what a smart throw. Either fighter can use drive now. Looking for a hold.
How's this?
A single hit will do it. Closes it out. Player one brings it home.
Judy. Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Great block on that ambiguous cross-up. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Staves off the cross-up. Throws him down. What's the play here? Good anti-air. Goes for an overhead. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 2 chases them down. Okay, they trade hits. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Nails the
Burnout activates.
Player 2 in there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Got their eye on the air. Will gain control of the match in the early going. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 1 chases them down. Both fighters planning something? Risky up-close scrap still going. What'll happen here? Jumps up. Drive gauge gap here. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Super hard on. Oh, burnout triggered. This is gonna hurt. Rhino horn hits. Player 1 drops them. All the throw connects. Player 2 can't crown them from above. They gotta dig down deep here. What a finish! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? All right. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Jump in finds the mark. Will that drive impact get punished? Takes a trip. Got their eye on the air. Very solid corner finish. All right, saw that drive impact coming from a mile away and parried. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Life lead opens up. Pings them with the Shikusen. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Got their eye on the air. Blocks the ambiguous cross-up. Still very early in the round. Grabs them. Looking for a chance. Tactical. Yo, put that away. Get out of there with the backdash. Jumps up. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until experiencing burnout. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of no way. No signs of letting up from out of the corner. Will we see a drive impact? Nice counter. Player 1 can't let this simmer. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Goes for the Sunlight Kuwazan. Vintage Jury. Player 2 is mounting chips for the win. Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up.
Comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. That was a solid anti-air. Perfect air-to-air. Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Brushes off the impact. KO! Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Was looking for that jump attack. Decides to meet them in the air. Jumps! Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Drive rush to keep it going. Throws them forward and maintains the corner game. Both fighters planning something. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Medium kick hit. Risky up-close scrap still going.
Clutch, anti-air.
Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal?
Drops him hard.
Goes up above. Oh, here we go. A jump. Flatlines them. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
This is it. Who's gonna take it up? Knocked them out of the air. Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. They're in the corner. This may change the map. Drive rush. Plenty of help.
Perfect execution with the anti-air.
Reads the jump in perfectly. Rushes in. Back to the corner. Are we gonna play impact peekaboo? Player 2, hand forward rush.
Clutch, anti-air.
Ooh, you never know what can happen here. What's next? Whip and whip. They're wide open.
Could we see a drive impact here?
Do they gamble something here on a drive move? A jump in? Gets him with a Euro step. Grabs him. Answers with a fireball. Are you kidding me? Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. Oh, crowns him from above. Gets the combo. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Player 2 can build off this lead. Knockdown. The jumping is denied. You're done. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Taking stock. Decides to meet them in the air. A thunderous drive impact to close the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Jumps in. Blows them. What's next? Decides to buff up. Yo, put that away. The quarter makes it hard to escape. Well, hits them with a stopping block. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 looking to impress with this super.
Nice and downside Raku. Playtime's over.
Wow, that's some. They're going for the super art. With breather, experiencing burnout. Player 2 in there. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked.
Here comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Jump in, finds the mark. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Knockdown. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive moves. Taking stock. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Let's off a projectile to waste time. The super up down to the wire. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Jump? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Medium kick. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Genius read. Player 2 springs forward with the drive rush. Takes the... Goes to the air. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Player 1 has the... Grounds him from above. Amazing. Knew the throw was coming. Knocked him out of the air. Boss super art incoming. Player 2 handcuffs off the tank and scores the win. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Player 2 chases him down. Plenty of life left in both fighters, but a big difference in drive. How can they use this to their advantage? Grabs them, knockdown. Player 2 has them legit KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Was looking for that jump attack. Decides to meet them in the air. Overhead. Gets carried to the corner. What'll happen? Just goes for it at this range. Springs forward with a drive rush. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Denies the charges forward. Player 2 can't use any drive with... Ooh, what a smart throw! Both fighters planning something, and whiffs! They're wide open! Player 2 will look... There's a burnout! Player 2 gets the counter hit and the win! Player 2 brings it home! Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Let me see. Appreciate y'all for watching the stream. We about to switch it up. Either some Uno or some Tekken or something. We gonna figure it out. But I'll be right back in just a bit.